Transport Workers Union SATAWU says the recent attacks on the trucks has put fear into their members. In the past 3 days, 13 trucks have been violently stopped, then set alight by unknown armed groups. Drivers have been shot at, robbed and hijacked, fortunately with no casualties reported to date. We are joined now by SATAWU's Head of Communications, Amanda Tshemese, on this story. Amanda, thank you very much for your time here on eNCA. Obviously, something very concerning, especially looking at the fact that it looks like we're going to be waking up to news of new attacks every single morning.
Well, Marcel, thank you so much for the opportunity. And I think I do want to start by saying this is not even unfortunate. This is just a criminal offense that can never be justified. What we have witnessed or experienced in the past 2 days, it is very unacceptable. In fact, it is very disgusting. But more than anything, as a union, we are more worried about the safety of our members and workers on the roads, because it is quite clear that they are not safe on the roads. And as a union, it is our responsibility to protect our members and workers on the roads of this country. Also, Masego, I do want to state that it is very unacceptable that after so many years, government and the employer, they are still unable to tell us what the motive is behind these criminalities in the road freight sector. And it is very unfortunate that even today we still do not know, and our members and workers are still not safe on the roads. So we do want to say that the police and the government, they are also failing us. They are unable to tell us whether what could be the motive behind. We are fighting something that we do not know. And unfortunately, if they are unable to tell us, because if there's an incident like this and you have SAPS telling you that the matter is being investigated, and you'll never get the end results of those investigations.
Now, Amanda, I think the other problem also is that because this is not the first time that we're seeing road freight and that sector being attacked in this way, either with people forcing the trucks to be parked on certain strategic highways, etc. I think another thing that maybe should be a concern to SATAWU is intelligence in South Africa. You know, what type of intelligence are they getting about these attacks before they happen?
Well, Masego, this is not the first and certainly not the last incident. We've had these incidents for years now, where we've had our members and workers being tortured, being beaten up, being robbed of their personal belongings, such as cell phones, and sometimes their identity documents. And I do want to say that the law enforcement agencies, they are failing us on this matter, because for the longest time we've tried to engage with the Minister of Police to help us get to the bottom of this issue. We also tried to communicate with the Minister of Labour, Minister Tshemese, where we were asking him that at this current moment, we don't want to say these are the issues that could lead to these incidents. However, we've heard cases of South Africans who are very angry, saying that these companies, or rather South African companies, they do not prioritize South Africans. They would rather hire illegal immigrants who do not even have proper documents to be in this country. So I do want to say that our law enforcement agent says they are not doing anything to help us, including the Minister of Labour and Minister Dale as well.
And I think, obviously, I can see with what you're saying that there's quite a lot of frustration. But as you meet, I mean, can you imagine how much will be lost to the economy? Because the cargo that is carried in these trucks is quite important for trade. I mean, yesterday, for instance, my colleague Muluko Moloto showing us citrus that was supposed to be making its way to China. And now that particular company is going to lose a lot of money.
That's very true, Masego. the road freight sector is one of the biggest sectors in the country. Already, our economy is collapsing. We're talking about imports and exports of goods that are worth millions of rands in and outside our country. Now, if government does not address this issue, if the employers are not working with us in addressing these issues, unfortunately, we are still going to have more of these incidents. We're still going to see more of these trucks being destroyed every day. And if we allow that, it means that our economy is going to suffer, because already we are suffering economically. So if government is not helping us, unfortunately, we are subjected to these kinds of incidents. Because I saw a tweet this morning where someone was saying Gauteng is next. And unfortunately, we cannot allow that to happen. We cannot allow our economy to be sabotaged like this.
Amanda, thank you very much for your time. It's also going to take the intelligence operatives in our government to work a little harder when it comes to this. And we cannot wake up every morning to a new attack on the freight industry. SATAWU's Amanda Tshemese speaking to us there.